all, my dear friends. Let us continue our journey in the world of IPR by a series of question sets of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003. Questions only can give us freedom from our mental cages. So, never stop questioning. Okay, so with this beautiful thought, let us continue our journey in the question series. Welcome all, my dear friends. Let us continue our journey in the world of patents. Okay, so here you can see the key term here written is opposition. Okay, and in the picture we can see there are very two beautiful roses, but yeah, both are not similar. Okay, so as they are having different properties, different features, opposition can happen. Okay, so here the key term I have taken is opposition. Okay, and a great man has said it is opposition which foretells success. Where there is no opposition, there is no success either. That means opposition is not bad. Opposition is also needed sometimes. Some many more examples can be given that for a democracy, opposition is needed. So many things are there we can say. So literally we can cite various examples on opposition. Okay, so here just take a look what happens. That means this flower is opposing this flower. Okay, just a symbolic picture, nothing else. Why I am telling all these things? Because the form number we are going to discuss today is form number 14. Okay, so till now we have discussed about all the relevant sections and rules based on up to form number 13. That means up to form number 13 we have completed all the relevant rules and sections. Okay, so today is the turn for form number 14, and form number 14 talks about opposition. Okay, that's why I have told you so many things. Okay, so this is the literary world, this is the nature we can say, but we will go to our legal world and see and observe and watch how the term opposition has a very significant value there. Okay, so let us continue. Go to form number 14. The title is Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a Correction of Clerical Errors. So all these things are included here in form 14. It is a lengthy one. The title is a lengthy one. Okay, and the related sections and rules are also we can say the number is more. Sections related are, the related sections are 57, 61, 63, 78 and 87, and the related rules are 81, 85, 87, 98, 101 and 124. Fine. So here let us briefly describe the related sections. Section 57 says amendment of application and specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Section 63 is surrender of patents, and the title of section 78 is power of controller to correct clerical errors, etc. Section 87, procedure for dealing with applications under section 84 and 85. Okay, and the related rules we will discuss briefly. Rule 81 says amendment of application specification or any document relating thereto. Rule 85 says opposition to restoration under section 61. Rule 87 is surrender of patents. Rule 98 is notice of opposition under section 87 subsection 2. Rule 101 is procedure to be followed in case of application under section 88 subsection 4. Rule 124 is manner and time of opposition to the making of corrections. So you can see as a whole here there are a number of keywords. One keyword is amendment, one is restoration, one is surrender, grant of compulsory license, revision of terms, correction of clerical errors. So many terms are there, and here you can relate these terms here. Section 57 amendment of application, rule 81 amendment of application. Okay, and here section 63 is surrender of patents, and here rule 87 is surrender of patents. Fine. So similarly you can relate all this, particularly the subsections of the sections and the subrules of the rules, with this form number 14. So let us proceed to form number. After refreshing our memory from the old slide about form number 14 and its relevant sections and rules, it automatically comes to our mind that if form number 14 talks about opposition, then also that means earlier we have also read about some more forms which were talking about the term opposition. Yes, it automatically comes. So that's why I have prepared a table here for comparison. Okay, so let us see. Form number 7. The title is Notice of Opposition. Form number 7A. The title is Representation for Opposition to Grant of Patent. And form number 14 says Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. So when you compare these three forms, I think it will be crystal clear for you to differentiate between the three, and you will not be confused anymore. Okay friends, that's why I have tried to compare all the three forms here for a clear understanding. Fine. Now it's the time to talk about the specific what? Now it's the time to talk about the specific section. If we go to the old slide where we have discussed about the form number 14, and that means where we were actually establishing the relationship between form 14 and rules and sections, relevant rules and sections, there we can find that the first section we need to talk about is section number 57. Okay, but in our earlier lectures I have already prepared that PPT on the form on the section number 57 in a detailed manner. So no need to go to details on section 57. You can go to that particular video lecture for a detailed explanation. Okay, that's why we will jump up here to section 61. Okay, so let us continue. So friends, after refreshing our memory from the old slides, let us proceed with our question series. Fine. So question number 1 is opposition to restoration under section 61. This title is the subject matter addressed in which rule of the Patents Rule 2003? The answer is rule number 85. Okay. And for this, please refer rule 85 of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Question number 2. At any time within 2 months from the date of publication of the application under Rule 84, Sub-Rule 3, any person interested may give notice of opposition thereto in form number 14. Is this true? The answer is yes, this statement is true. And for this plan, friends, Please refer rule number 85 sub rule 1. Form number 14 that we know is notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent or grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Rule number 84 is restoration of restoration of patents. Fine. And section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Fine. So let us proceed. Question number 3. A copy of the notice of opposition is not sent by the controller to the applicant under rule number 85 sub rule 2. Is this statement true? The answer is no. This statement is false. Okay friends. So please refer rule number 85 sub rule 2 for this answer. Why this answer is false? So let me tell you one thing. Here it is mentioned that not sent. Okay, that means a copy of the notice of opposition is not sent by the controller to the applicant. Fine. Whereas this should be a copy of the notice of opposition is sent by the controller to the applicant as per rule 85 sub rule 2. Okay, if this would have been the statement, then the answer would have been true. As here not sent is mentioned, fine, instead of sent, that's why the answer is no. This statement is not true. This is false. Fine. I hope it is clear now. Let us proceed. Question number 4. The procedure specified in rules 57 to 63 relating to the filing of written statement, reply statement, living evidence, hearing and cause shall, so far as may be, apply to the hearing of the opposition under section 60 as they apply to the hearing in the opposition proceeding. Is this true? The answer is yes. This is 100% true. And for this friends, please refer rule number 85 sub rule 3 and please refer rules starting from 57 and ending at 63. Also refer section 60 where section 60 is applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Okay, so I hope it is clear now. So let us proceed. Question number 5. Chapter 10 of the Patents Rules 2003 bears the title Restoration of Patents. What is the range of the rules? The answer is rules range is starting from 84 and ending at 86. Fine. So I hope it is clear now. Let us proceed. Fine. Okay. Now we will go to question number 6. Notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent, grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. Now this statement is the subject matter of which form? The answer is form number 14. Okay, where we can say form number 14 is notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent or grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or a correction of clerical errors. For this, I have also given the old slide here where we had tried to establish the relationship between the relevant sections, forms, relevant sections, rules and the form. Fine. Okay. Let us proceed. Question number 7. Rule 87 of the Patents Rules. Rule 87 of the Patent Rules 2003 is closely associated with which section of the Patents Act 1970? The answer is section 63. Friends, just take a look at here. A clue is given here. Both bear the same title. That means rule number 87 of the Patents Rules 2003 and section 63 of the Patents Act 1970 both bear the same title. That is surrender of patents. That you can see here from here. Section 63 is surrender of patents and rule number 87 is also surrender of patents. Okay. I hope it is clear now. Fine. Question number 8.
Any person may within 3 months from the date of publication of the notice give notice of opposition to the controller in form 14 in duplicate. Whether the statement is true? The answer is no, this statement is not true. This statement is not true due to one fact, friends. This is due to any person. The answer should be any person interested. And we very well know that there is a difference between any person and any person different. Any person interested. Okay. For this reason only, this statement will be false. Fine. If the statement would be like this, like just as I am reading, any person interested may within 3 months from the date of publication of the notice give notice of opposition to the controller in form 14 in duplicate, then this statement would have been true. Fine. So I hope you are clear now. Just take a note here. Form number 14 is notice of opposition to amendment or restoration, a surrender of patent or grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Fine. Question number 9. If the controller accepts the patentee's offer to surrender the patent, he may direct the patentee to return the patent, and on receipt of such patent, the controller shall by order revoke it and publish the revocation of the patent. Is it true? The answer is yes. This statement is 100% true, and for this please refer Rule 87 sub Rule 4 of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Now the most awaited one, that is question number 10. Chapter 11 of the Patents Rules 2003 bears the title Surrender of Patents. What is the range of the rules? Okay, the answer is Rule 87 only. Also, note is given here, Chapter 11, Rule number 87 of the Patents Rules 2003 and Section 63 of the Patents Act 2000, of the Patents Act 1970 all bear the same title, that is Surrender of Patents. Just remember this, friends. Chapter 11, Rule 87 of the Patent Rules 2003 and Section 63 of the Patents Act 1970 all have the same title. Fine. That is surrender of patents. I hope it is pretty much clear now. So please go through all the questions of this question set, and yeah, please refer to the Barrett as well. Enjoy learning, friends. Just uh, keep learning, and the reference is Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005 and the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay friends, thank you all for watching my video and listening to me. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel, and please put down your compliments, comments and queries in the comment box. Thank you. God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Jai Hind.